Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name's Jackie and let's get started.
So you think you can craft? And the items I chose are burner covers and a cake or pie pan. And Chantel from Crafty Hints, she chose a shadow box frame and craft sticks. And Zana chose a rug and a scarf or a hula skirt. And then Devin chose a wire basket and a glass vase. So these are the items that I'm going to craft with today. DIY number 1, I'm going to use the burner covers, the wire basket, some craft sticks, and a scarf. Okay, let's get started. So I'll begin with the burner covers, take them out, and I'm going to go in with some Waverly chalk paint in the color white. And I'm taking the smaller one, and with my Cricut, I created this little face. And so I'll just place it on there real quick. And if you can figure out, this is going to be a cute little snowman. Look at that face. So cute. And I didn't have any orange vinyl, so I'm using these foam sheets from the Dollar Tree. And there's a little piece that was like a remnant piece is perfect. Look at this. His nose. And all I have to do is just glue it on there. And I'm just going to go very light with the hot glue because this kind of glue can definitely melt this foam piece. But look, so cute. Now I'll set that aside and work on its body, and I'm just going to go in with these cute little buttons. And I think I got these from the Dollar Tree as well. They came in a pack of 3 different colors. I think these blue ones, some pink ones, and some yellow ones, but these blue ones were the bigger ones. So I'm just going to do a blue theme, a blue color theme. So I add the buttons on there, and now I'm going to attach his little head to his little body, and I'll first go in with some E6000 and of course some hot glue, and I'll add some on each side of the E6000 like this. And so now I'll join them together and I'll flip them over, and I'll get a nice big strong clamp to hold it together while it dries. Even though it does have hot glue, this is metal on metal, and so I really want the E6000 to cure. So I left it overnight, and here it is, nice and attached. It's not going anywhere. So now I'm going to go in with the little scarf. And again, like I mentioned, I'm going with the blue color theme for this. So I'm just going to fold the scarf in half and put it through the little loop. And look how adorable! He's so cute. Well, I'll put him aside for now because I'm going to work on his little hat. And for his hat, I'm using the wire basket. Yes! Why not? It's black. So I'm going to squish it down. And now I'm taking some of these craft sticks. These are the bigger ones from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to go in with some ink paint from Waverly. And I'm going to snip off the ends, and I'll do this to all of these craft sticks. Now I'm squeezing this basket a little bit more. I feel like it's a little bit too wide, a little bit too open. So I'm just trying to keep squeezing and forming it. And it ends up looking a little bit big, but you know, that's okay. Snowmen, they don't have perfect size hats. You just give them whatever you find, right? And now I'm going to place these craft sticks on the edge of the wire basket to create a sort of a brim for the hat. So I'm just going to attach these and go all the way around. And it's going to look a little bit odd, but you know, it's for a snowman, so it's not going to be perfect. It's just going to be my interpretation of a hat for a snowman. So I just keep working with this, and I'll cut some craft sticks to the pieces that I need, and I'll go around the whole hat to the other side as well until it looks like this. And now I'm going to add a cute little flower to the hat. Kind of reminds me of Frosty the Snowman with his huge flower on his hat. And I'm also adding a little bit of greenery to each side of the flower just to give it a little bit more interest. So a little piece here and a little piece over there. And this little greenery is kind of like a evergreen look. Not really sure what it's called, but it looks like an evergreen. So now I'm going to put his little hat on, and I squeezed the crown enough that it's now nice and snug. And here he is. What do you guys think? Well, I sure hope you enjoyed the snowman. I think he's adorable. And it is part of the She Did What with Dollar Tree items. And I am co-hosting again with Chantel from Crafty Hints. And this time around, we are joined with Xana from OK at Home DIY and Devin from Freckled Mom DIY. And so we each chose 2 items to craft with. And so the 4 of us have to craft with all 8 items. And so when you're done viewing my video, please head on over to my description box and follow the playlist to watch all 4 videos. Okay, let's continue. For DIY number 2, I'm going to use the cake pan and the shadow box. And this shadow box I got for 50 cents at the Dollar Tree because it's missing the little ears. So hey, I'll craft with it, no problem. So I'll remove the tag, the sticker, and I'll take my tiny little screwdrivers and remove the little hanger. I don't need it, not for this particular one. So I'll just remove it and set it aside. And now I'll take my heat gun and try to melt off some of the glue so I won't tear this little shadow box too much. Even though I got it for 50 cents, I don't want to tear it up too bad. And so I heated it just enough to soften the glue and use a little bit of pressure and just pop it open, and it comes right off like this. So now I'll take my little finger sander and I'll get all this cleaned up, remove all the extra tape and the tag, and use a little finger sander to remove as much as the glue and excess paper on there. And now I'll also peel off the paper off the front of this little piece here, and of course the label off this cake pan. So now I'm going to go in with the Waverly chalk paint in the color white and black for the cake pan, and I'll use white for the base of the shadow box and then some truffle paint for the frame itself until I get it looking like this. And with my Cricut, I cut out this vinyl from the Cricut Design Space, and it just says Snowman Builder. And so just take it off the backing like this and place it on my little base. And just like that, super cute. And so now I'll place this whole piece back onto the frame, and I'll of course adhere it with some glue, some hot glue, go all the way around and press it in like this, and make sure it's nice and tight and adhered. And I'll set this aside for a second. And now I'll take my cake pan, and this little frame is going to go right inside my cake pan. So I'm going to add some hot glue, and I'm going to press it down until it dries. Now once it's dry, I'm noticing that the inside edges are not as clean as I'd like them, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of jute twine just to give it a nice finished look on the inside. You can't really see it from this angle on the camera, but I can see it, and there was enough that it bothered me, so I'm just going to add a little bit of jute twine just to finish it up a little bit nicer. So it looks like this. And so now I'm going to use some of this greenery that came off these little greenery bouquets, and all I'm going to do now is take some of these greenery pieces apart, and I'm just going to start gluing them as I like until it looks like this. And now I'm just going to go in with a little cute little flower just to put in the center of the top. And maybe as we get around closer to Christmas and I get my hands on some little berries, I might add some red berries to it just to give it a more festive look. And now I'm taking some of this beige lacy ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to create a cute little bow. And I'm going to place this little bow in the center bottom of this little decor piece. So just keep working with the little bow till I get it to where I want it. And then I trim off the excess tails on it, like so. And now I'll just glue it to the center, to the bottom center. So like this, looks so cute. Just kind of gives like a balanced look. And pretty much that's it. And I didn't show it, but I did add a hanger with some E6000 because it's metal. And here it is. What do you guys think? The video for this one is in the final reveal. Okay, on to DIY number 3. For this DIY, I'll be using the rug and the vase. So I'll begin with cutting up this rug. I'm going to utilize the middle portion, just this little piece. And then here's my little vase from the Dollar Tree. Remove the sticker, and I'm going to run a bead of glue down one side and adhere this piece of, it's like a fabric that's in the rug, and then adhere it to the other side, press it down tight so it's nice and tight. And now I'm going to finish off the edges with a little bit of this burlap trim from the Dollar Tree, and I really like this middle section one. So, and it's just enough to trim up both sides. So I'll just adhere a little dot of glue and pull tight all the way across, all the way around. Snip off the excess and adhere the ending to the beginning, like that. And then I'll do the same thing to the top side as well until I get it to look like this. Super cute. And now I'm going to go in with some of this other burlap ribbon that I picked up at Walmart some time ago, and I'm just going to add it to the neck of the bottle in the same manner as the previous ribbon. And now I'm taking some of this willow. This was from last year from Christmas, and I'm just snipping off the branches, and I'm going to add this to the little vase. And then before I decide I'm all done, I'm taking a piece of jute twine with 2 wooden beads, and I'm just going to tie it around the neck of this vase and let the beads hang down. And I'm also adding a little flower to kind of conceal the little knot. And then I noticed that both beads are hanging about the same length. Don't really want that. I want one to be a little higher than the other, so I'm just tying an extra knot. And pretty much this is it. I'm done. What do you guys think? And here's everything all together. The burner covers, the cake pan, the shadow box, the craft sticks, the vase, the rug, the scarf, and the wire basket. So what do you guys think? And don't forget to go to my description box and follow the playlist for all the other videos. There's 3 more videos. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And until my next video, stay healthy, safe, and strong, and have a great, great day. Bye-bye.